On our trip to Brussels, we experienced many things and saw a lot of memorable stuff. However, there was one thing that stood out to me, and that was the comic strip museum. My fascination with comics and cartoons started while I was very young. I loved watching Disney and my favorite superheroes in Justice League. Back then, I watched cartoons and comics because they were fun, and often way more action-packed than other shows on TV or regular books. Now when I'm older, I still watch and read comics because they're fun, but now I also find the process and the art behind a comic or a cartoon really interesting. And this is why the comic strip museum was so memorable to me. It showed all kinds of different drawings and comics from different time periods and cultures. It was interesting to see how different they were, and at the same time how many similarities they had. It was amazing to see how the different artists used their drawings to create epic tales of ancient battles or fantastical stories about walking deads, and to see how the artists, with the use of color or, well, the lack of color, a wide array of icons, shadows, lighting, and totally different artistic styles, were able to create unique and compelling stories with interesting characters that you could relate with, even though these characters in reality only are lines on paper. To me, the people, or well, the artists who can do this seem almost superhuman. I've heard people say that comics are just mindless dots on a piece of paper with no real substance or thought behind it. Well, the comic strip museum clearly shows how wrong such a statement is. When you witness the hard and tiresome process of making a comic, you realize what it is that sets comics apart from other kinds of literature and/or entertainment. In a comic, the artist makes sure that in every single frame, every line and dot have purpose and a meaning. It's not random. There is a thought, an idea surrounding every one of those dots and lines. There is an artistic human mind behind every one of them, and they are all put there for a reason. They are all there because the artist believes that they add something to the story. It was an incredible experience to see the process of how a comic evolved, from a simple thought to an idea to concept art and then to the final masterpiece of a completed comic with lighting, shadows, and color. In short, it was an amazing experience. It motivated me to start viewing comics in an all-new way, and it left me with an all-new respect and admiration for the talented artist behind them.